Thanks so much, Kim. Well, we are going to be watching for some potential travel problems on Sunday as fans make their way to and from Lincoln Financial Field for the Eagles game as well. It does look like snow is going to begin before or during the game and continue through Sunday night. And this is trending more and more impactful as the week goes on. Let's start with right now, though, because even the snow we got last night, it was relatively light, but it just kept coming and it led to over an inch in many spots. So you got to get out there early and maybe scrape off the car windshield, and anything that looks wet, anything that looks slick will be icy this morning. Temperatures are in the 20s and they're dropping as we head toward daybreak. We've dropped down to 24 in Philadelphia. It was 27. We've dropped to 25 in Millville. It's 20 in Atlantic City and Surf City. Look at Toms River, 17 degrees this morning. So these numbers, not as cold as recent mornings, but still very cold out there today. And as we head through the morning, watch again for those slippery spots out on your roads. Let's talk about what to expect through the rest of the day, and then with your full forecast, we're going to get to what we're looking at as far as the Eagles game, the snow and the cold that will follow. Today, it's going to be kind of cloudy and chilly. I think we'll see more sunshine as the afternoon goes on. Grab the sunglasses, but you will want the boots because you do have those slippery spots on your driveways, on your front porch. If you didn't get a chance to get out and shovel or anything last night, you may have to do that this morning. So a little bit of extra time. Get moving a little early. I know it's hard on a Friday. No more snow, but icy spots, snow-covered spots out there, and some slowdowns. Over the weekend, our alert goes into effect on Sunday. Just a stray rain shower tomorrow, but snow is likely. In fact, it is looking more and more likely that we will see some significant accumulations in parts of the area, followed by a serious Arctic blast starting Monday. This will be the coldest in over 5 years, and it looks like the worst of it will be Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Coming up, I'll tell you just how cold it's going to get, and we'll talk a little bit more about the potential for Sunday's storm. Janelle, I'll send it over to you.
All right, Kate, getting us prepared. Thank you.
It's looking with each and every model run, with each and every hour we get closer to Sunday. I got to tell you, it's looking more and more likely that this is going to be a pretty significant system for us. It's looking like we could pick up at least possibly 2 to 4 inches of snow. There are a few models that want to bring us over 6 inches of snow, and it all depends on the exact track of the storm and just how heavy that gets. But when you talk about some potential banding of snowfall, that's when you're looking at the potential, again, for some heavier accumulations, at least in those bands. And with this happening likely during the Eagles game, like during the game, it'll probably be fun, but the travel to and from the stadium could get dicey. So that's really what we're going to be talking about. That's kind of round one of our next weather alert that kicks in. Round two is going to be the bitter extreme cold that will follow that system. So right now we're at 27 degrees. It feels like 19. I'm going to hit today quickly, but I do want to mention, because we're below freezing and because we got that light snow last night, an inch plus in spots, there are slick spots still on the road. Side streets, anything that wasn't treated is still snow covered. Your driveway, your front walkway, if you didn't get out there last night, it's going to be snow covered and slippery. The sun will shine on it for much of the day, and it's going to lead to some melting, but then we have to watch that next system. So let's pivot toward the weekend. Heading into tomorrow, we'll start to see clouds increasing early. I think tomorrow's kind of an ugly, dreary, cloudy day. This system comes through, but it's not cold enough for snow. This one's rain, and you can see rain showers mainly midday, let's say 11 a.m. through about 2 or 3 o'clock. I do think it dries out for your Saturday evening plans, which is some good news. Then here comes the snow for Sunday. Our current modeling has this coming in likely by noon. It could be a little later, it could be a little bit sooner, but I do think it is actively snowing during the Eagles game now. This is 1 o'clock, and some of the heaviest bands may actually come through right around kickoff during the game here. This is 4:15 on Sunday evening. And then this will be out of here by 9 or 10 o'clock. So generally out by your Monday morning commute. The problem is, if this snowstorm becomes more intense, if we do get that banding, you could be dealing with some very messy roads, not only for your drive home on Sunday from the link or from your watch party if you're going somewhere to watch the game, but also possibly into the Monday morning drive as well. Messy snow-covered roads. As of right now, saying 2 to 4 possible. Higher amounts are looking more and more likely. The GFS model wants to bring in 6 inches potentially to parts of the area, especially from the city on north. The European model is just a little bit less intense. And then we've got the extreme cold that's moving in. Let's actually just pull up our next 7 days here for you on the monitor, and we'll look at, again, this next weather alert, which starts for the snow Sunday, but extends through Wednesday, and that is for the blast of Arctic air with temperatures only in the teens and morning lows in the single digits Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and Thursday morning. Kim, I'll send it over.